Hey, service leaders and our shepherding team, whoever's involved in the service on Sunday, this is a preview of our new message and a new series that we're starting up for the weekend of November 11th. What we're doing is starting a new message series on the life of Peter, a character study from the New Testament. It'll be 3 weeks long, and the focus of it will be lessons from the life of the Apostle Peter. We're going to really look at kind of the trajectory of his growth as a follower of Christ and his discipleship, starting with his call to follow Jesus, his initial response to Jesus, some episodes in his life that showed his growth and development, particularly his growth in faith and of understanding who Jesus was, and then culminating after he'd failed and Jesus restored him again and kind of recommissioned him to his purpose, and some of the lessons about maturing faith from the life of Peter. And so I just want you to notice in the structure of the service this week, we do have, it'll be a little bit different from the recent things we've been doing, where recently we've gone straight from the third song, usually into the sermon intro video. But this week we have a pre-sermon announcement about Veterans Day and a prayer for our veterans. So just want to make sure that all the transitions out of Song 3 into the announcement and from the announcement to the intro video, that all that's clear for everybody who's participating. Everybody knows what's next and who's got what aspect of that. And just for your information, the sermon intro will have an announcement discussing our fundraising for Feed My Starving Children, that part of Mission Week. So make sure that that transition into the sermon is clear, because we're going to be doing something else after the third song. Now here's where our message is going a little bit. We're going to be talking about Matthew 4:18 through 22. Peter and his brother Andrew are fishing. Jesus says, hey, come follow me. I'll make you fishers of men. And they left their boats, they left their nets to follow him. So he's calling Peter to leave his boat, to leave his old life behind, to begin this new life with new purpose, surrounded, reflecting the Jesus priority in his life. And so we're going to be talking about maybe ways that people might need to leave their boat behind, whatever their boat might be, the old life or the things that they find would get in the way of their discipleship or get in the way of them coming to a decision for Christ. And that might involve family. Peter was with Andrew, and eventually Andrew went with him. But James and John were also in that passage. They were with their father. Their father didn't go with him. So there might be some family attachments. There might be some other priorities in life that we don't want to leave behind in order to follow Jesus. So we're going to challenge people and encourage people to take that step, to leave their boat behind, to begin a new life of following Christ. And so with that in mind, it makes sense that in the close, that this is a great message to encourage people toward their defining moment. The message itself is going to appeal to them to take the next step toward following Christ. And so as you close the service, you can encourage that response and maybe encourage this next specific step. Make sure you know when Foundations is happening next, or even when 101 is being offered. And so we want to make sure they know about the booklet and all the rest. So all the concrete ways that they can move from checking us out to taking Foundations or move toward a defining moment in Christ. So hopefully that will help you to prepare for Sunday. We think you guys are doing a great job. It's exciting to see everybody who's carrying the weight of the pastoral care ministries in each campus. And so thanks for taking care of that. We're looking for people to really respond to Christ. We think there's going to be a harvest. We think there's people each week who are evaluating this and who will leave their boats behind to follow Christ. Take care. God bless this week.